Does Tony teach some secret in UPW to break limiting beliefs? So the way Tony does it is he has a exercise called the three. No, what's it called? The Dickens exercise. And so you can look it up. It's not so secret. You can find it. And what he does is in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Story, there's three ghosts that visit him from the present, the past, and the future. And basically what he has you do is find what your limiting belief is. Like I can't win because of blank, right? Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. We tried, fam. We tried. The Bard is doing it. And then just imagine. So the story you're telling yourself, and what he has you do is imagine that this continues. Like whatever that limiting belief is, that it continues for decades, right? And he has you go forward. Like imagine your. Hold on. Can I buy anything now? Imagine it's 10 years later and 20 years later, 30 years later. You still haven't done it. You're still the same person. He starts yelling at you. You still haven't made the shift. You're still afraid. You still haven't taken action. And he tries to pile on so much pain. And then this is all done in a closed, like it's in an arena or a stadium or event hall, whatever. But they shut off the lights and they have the kids leave the room. I didn't understand why are the kids leaving the room. And what ends up happening is people start freaking out. You know, like people start crying, people start yelling, people start swearing. Totally unexpected. Like it's not how I react at all, right? But people started like bawling and swearing at the top of their lungs and just super freaking out. Oh, I messed that one up. And so that's the idea, is to make it so painful, so painful. Imagine that it's 4 decades of you still being afraid and still not taking action and still, right? Decades for decades. And then hopefully that pushes you to want to make the change. Because it's been so long and so much pain and so much trauma and so much. So that's his thing, and that's hard to replicate. It's hard to replicate in an online experience or by yourself from a video. There's definitely a power of doing it at the event because people are freaking out. That would not. My experience was dramatically more pronounced because of all the other people who are freaking out and losing their minds over this, right? I'm like, okay, yeah, 40 years. Wow, that's really painful. But no, people were going bonkers